Before we get started with this episode, I would like to mention that this episode was filmed on the 9th. I am glad I was a procrastinator and waited till the 16th today to release it because there is a new bit of information that Candy handed down to me that says that Tommy Vext is just being extorted. Plain and simple, these stories are fabricated, they're false. He's just, this woman, his ex-girlfriend Whitney Johns, is just looking for a payday. He goes on to the Tinfoil Hat Show, which is a great way to clear your name, and says, quote, I mean, the things that I'm accused of is like, it's like attempted murder shit, like beating and strangulation. Things that like, I'm 260, 6'1", like if you're a guy and I did this to you, you die. End quote. He goes on to say, as you will see in the episode, accusations of beating up this ex-girlfriend, Whitney Johns, and saying that she's the one that did all this shit. Not me, and it's completely exaggerated. And goes on to say more, quote, and then it was like, police reports, fake police reports, and that and the other, and the DA looked at all of this, and there was no evidence, so they threw it out. So she went and got a restraining order. Then she said if I give her $20,000, she'll walk away. And then it was like $40,000 to walk away. And then it was like $60,000 to walk away. And we are engaged in a civil dispute right now, so we've been in trial. We have one more day, and it's not looking good for her, so she went to the press. Now, you will see later on in this episode that I did make mention that I found it weird that they are in a civil dispute and not a criminal dispute. As far as I know, this guy didn't even do a weekend in county. So, I mean, I really don't know what to think about all this. We will see as everything kind of unfolds. You guys can watch what we know as of now after I'm done talking to you right now. He's basically saying that, they're trying to cancel me because I'm a Trump supporter, and, I think the COVID deaths are exaggerated, and really who cares, and this and that, and a lot of just nonsense that he's kind of made up in his own mind. I'll tell you that one for sure. I'm still not going to play Bad Wolves. If I'm going to be the one that's going to edit it, the music in the box that I always play, it's not going to be Bad Wolves. It's going to be whatever the hell I feel like. So just watch the rest of this. You make your own conclusions and let us know in the comments. Let's get on with the show.
Farting on no snare drum.
What's going on, everybody? This is Trend Kill Radio, a rock news show about all things rock, except for when it's not. Brought to you by the Foundry Concert Club right here in Cleveland, Ohio. I am your host, Sean Ryan, and with me, we have a guest from Trend Kill Quickie.
Candy.
That's it, just Candy. That's it. Before we get started, would you guys please just hit subscribe, hit your notifications, because we don't know when these shows come out anymore. It has been a dry, dead couple of weeks in terms of news. She's been off for a week. I've been off for 2 weeks. Everything's just been pandemonium of me sitting on the couch. Tonight, we are talking about Bad Wolves and their singer, Tommy Vext. Bad Wolves, they're the band that got famous for covering a song that was already overplayed for 25 years, and now they just thought, you know what? Fuck it, we're going to do another 25. Always bet on black.
Basic butt rock.
Yes, Tommy Vext, the lead singer of Bad Wolves, he has found himself in hot water with these allegations against his former ex-girlfriend.
Oh, against him from his former ex-girlfriend.
That's right. What she said. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That was a bad one, though.
Claiming that he had assaulted her on multiple times, like a ton, bro. Like 4, which is a lot. That's a lot. I know I was just kind of goofing around there, but 1 is too many. That's fucked up. We will get into those stories. He has also come out with a statement kind of deflecting this whole situation, and we'll get into that right at the end. But let's get into it right now. In California court documents obtained by Metal Sucks, it goes on to say that Tommy has been accused of assault on multiple occasions starting earlier this year, actually on January 1st. So, I mean, welcome to the new year. This girl's year has been worse than everybody's. His ex-girlfriend, Whitney Johns, which I have looked up, just doing a little research. I assure you, on Instagram, she is a fitness trainer and model. She is just paid on Instagram to be hot. Good for her, dude. I wish I could do that. Just show a little bit of my hairy butt crack. And, a little side boob action going on there.
That turn you on? Well, it shouldn't, because that's my side boob.
God damn, that's the fucking dream. Then you marry an old guy at like 65 and you push him over his yacht into shark-infested waters, and then you're rich for the rest of your life, and like everything is just...
Just start an OnlyFans, you'll be fine.
I know, actually, I'm starting one tomorrow. That's why I've been back to the gym. Anywho...
For an OnlyFans.
She claims both during and after the relationship that the singer had hit her in the face with enough force to draw blood, dragged her by the hair, put her in a chokehold so many times it almost knocked her out unconscious, among a bunch of other accusations. Candy will get into a few of these in a moment, and he's verbally threatened to kill her on more than one occasion. So this guy, allegedly, is not a very good guy.
So on January 1st, so New Year's Day, Johns actually claims that that Vex hit her so hard in the mouth that she was bleeding profusely from her lip as well as from her nose. So bad that she actually had to cancel client dates for the next few days after that because her lips were so swollen. Then again on January 14th, so 2 weeks later, she's also claiming that he hit her in the face again.
And then again on February 29th, she was about to go to a photo shoot. Vex got, he started some more shit and he, splashed water in her face from a bottle or whatever. She instinctively, I don't know how this is instinctively, but she just goes for the face with her claws. And, that pissed him off. He goes, takes him, knocks her ass down to the ground, gets her in a chokehold, strangling her, smashing her head on the ground while in the chokehold. All kinds of bad stuff where she just was nearly rendered unconscious. She was unable to breathe for 10-15 seconds. That could knock someone out. Johns, by the way, is 6'1", 260 pounds. That is a large fella. So, when you get a chokehold by a dude, his arms are twice the size of mine. You're probably not going to breathe very well. After which, she was able to escape, bounce out. She was in fear for her life, so she went and hitched a ride to Utah where her mother lives.
And that's apparently, according to Johns, that's apparently what ended their romantic relationship.
The fact that there is any sort of relationship, I know these two had actually, they've done a few videos together for her fitness. She does protein powders and magic pills and all this kind of bullshit to help with your gut strength and all that blah 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 blah. And they've worked together before. Still, that's not enough for anyone to stick around for this, even if they're not romantically involved. Wouldn't you just
Me personally, if somebody choked me out on the ground and had me in a chokehold, my ass would be gone.
This is the third incident.
Second. It's actually it's the
no
second.
January 1st, the 14th, and this is February 29th. This is the third incident to happen in 2 months. Dude, yeah, we understand that everything is not exactly so cut and dry in terms of abusive relationships, and a lot of people, they stay because they're in fear or emotionally just beat down. But they were only living together for 2 weeks out of the 9 months they were together. But ladies,
have some sense.
Come on now. Anyways, let's move on to April 10th.
So
this
yeah,
is
on
the final countdown.
So the final countdown.
My nose is running.
Yeah, April 10th of this year, actually, Vex allegedly called Johns, claiming that he was going to kill himself and basically just saying how he missed her and things like that. Feeling guilty and feeling sorry for him, she went to visit him at his home, where she did actually end up spending the night with him.
They watched a movie. They had a fun night. Maybe some popcorn.
They watched a movie. Nothing intimate happened. So she was essentially there to console him. The very next day, allegedly, as she was about to leave, Vex actually confronted her and asked her why they couldn't get back together. As she attempted to leave, he blocked the way and stated he wanted to finish the conversation with her. Him being the large man that he is, apparently he was able to do so. He brings up a former male friend of hers and gets very angry with her and lunges at her and just knocks her off of the couch. Then he proceeds to put her into another kind of like submission chokehold and drag her to the bedroom, where eventually he ends up realizing what he's doing and just letting her go. At that point, she's actually able to leave. She grabs all of her belongings that are at his house and she just books it.
Yeah, she hightails it to the police station, but the police station is closed due to COVID-19 reasons. Remember, this is in April, but she is able to call the police. Paramedics show up. He immediately goes to his lawyer.
Yeah,
he disappears. He immediately goes to his lawyer to seek refuge from the heinous shit that he already did. She files a allegedly she files a temporary restraining order against him, but it can't be served to him because they couldn't find him. And there's this weird red tape kind of bullshit about it, but either way, there's more and more texts and documents and bullshit. It goes on forever. There are apparently pictures of, bruises around the neck and busted lips and nose and blood and probably black eyes and maybe some missing hair and stuff. I don't know. It's a whole crime scene investigation. But we haven't seen those yet. They have not been released to the public. Today the 9th, they had had a court hearing.
Second court date.
Which must have just wrapped up just a few hours ago out in California. So we were waiting to kind of find out, see what actually happened about that. As of this moment, they are both free people, but this is a civil case. This sounds like it's going to be an exchange of money and restraining orders, and that's what it's really looking to be about it. Today, the 9th, an email was sent to Metal Sucks, who originally reported this story. Representative had reached out to them and says, quote, "The allegations made against me by my former girlfriend are not true. Given the ongoing civil dispute between us, I am not at liberty to say any more at this time. I look forward to resolving this matter in court." So just like I was saying, this sounds like a lot of he said, she said. This dude, if it's real, I mean, dude deserves to go to jail, right?
For sure.
I mean, again, this is civil court. This doesn't sound like it's going to lead. It doesn't sound like it's going to escalate to that. This sounds like this is just going to be a money issue and just some restraining orders and some bullshit. And we don't know what's really going to happen. But if something comes out, maybe Tranquil will cover it. Maybe Tranquil Quickie will cover it. You can always find us here at this YouTube channel at Tranquil Radio 216. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe, hit your notifications so you can find out more about this interesting fucking story. And check out Tranquil Quickie. They are also on this page. You can see them where they have the background that is pink. Yes, thank you guys once again. Please be sure to check us out on Instagram and Facebook at Tranquil Radio 216. And that's it. I'm Sean Ryan.
I'm Candy.
And this has been Tranquil Radio. Oh, there's a cat behind us. There's a cat.
I see a cat butt. Pinky. Hi, Bubba.
It is Pinky. He will not be adding to anything that we have to say. Unless it's about food. Fat shit cat. Where are you?
His name is not Fat Shit Cat, it's Meatball. And he's eating your crab cakes right now.
I'm good. Sorry, I got like some spit in the wrong pipe.
Let's hope that's it, and it's not the Rona.
It's not the road.
Or otherwise, this fart box is just like ground zero.